Hello, hello. Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, nice to hear your voice. I would love to hear each and everyone's voice today because there are more than 40 participants. I can see 34 participants. So I would love to talk to you, to each and every person today. Maybe for just 5 seconds, but it will be good. So first of all, Happy New Year to all of you.
Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New
Happy
Year,
New
sir.
Year, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's been around 2 weeks, right? More than 2 weeks. I hope you remember the last topics we had, and you might have done some revision on the Excel. Have you done any revision during the holidays?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll discuss it in due course of time. So let us start with the attendance today.
Sir, what will you be covering today in today's lecture?
Today I'll start with the basics of the VBA basically, right? Our topic is VBA, right? You
Yes,
are
sir.
all interested to learn VBA, Visual Basic Automation. So we'll start with the basic of VBA, basically the OOPS concept, which I had explained you last time. So if any one of you have some idea of OOPS, you can just discuss it amongst yourself. And I need basically two monitors here. You can discuss amongst yourselves two monitors, one from girl side, one from boys side. The monitor will actually help me, support me because I am little unwell. I have cold and cough and congestion, you know. So I might not speak much, but I would like you all to speak for me today. Okay, is it good? Interesting? So I'll present my screen. So in the meantime, you can go on Google and just see the OOPS concept in VBA. So please let me know when you see the screen. Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I'll just add the date here. Okay. So the same exercise we had done last time, one person will call the other person name, right? I'll just hide these columns. Yes. Abhinav Iyer. Yes, Abhinav Iyer over there. No. Abhinav Sharma.
Present, sir.
Okay. Please
Ajay.
call the next person. Yes.
Present, sir. Alia.
Alia not there. Animesh.
Present, sir.
Ansh.
Present, sir.
Aryan.
Present, sir.
Please call the next person.
Darshan Lodha.
Present, sir. Devansh.
Not there. Dikshit.
Present, sir.
Drashti,
Present, sir. Gunavan.
Gunavan, Gunavan, are you there? Harshida, okay, on chat. Ishika,
Present, sir. Just Rathi.
Present, sir. Josh Datani.
Present, sir. Josh Punatar.
Present, sir. Julie.
Present, sir. Kshitij.
Present, sir. Madiha.
you have
She has
missed
put in the chat
Kinjan in
box.
between.
Kinjal is part of the
So there's
admin,
no
and
one
she's
like
not
that.
in the.
No one. Okay, fine. Nadia,
So she has put in the chat box.
oh, I'm getting one call. Just I will be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, you can just see rest of the names if they are present or not. Okay, just 2 minutes. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
we're here.
Hi. Really sorry, I just got a call from my company basically. For 10 minutes, I was talking to them. 10-15 minutes. He was my boss actually. Okay. Yes, we were on the attendance. Mansi Mandalia, Nikhil Angane,
Present, sir.
Palak Nagdev, Paraj.
So Palak has
Palak is put in the
reached.
chat.
Oh, okay. I did not switch the window. Paraj,
Present, sir.
Ranvi, Priyanshu,
Present, sir.
Rachita, Rishika,
Present.
Rohil.
Present, sir.
Okay. Sabyasachi,
Present.
Sahil, Sahil, no. Sahil Shah,
Present, sir.
Samyak, Zaveri,
Present, sir.
Sanira,
Present, sir.
Sayali,
Present, sir.
Shreya,
Present, sir.
Simran, Dikshit,
Present, sir.
Tushar, Khandelwal,
Present.
Arushi.
Present, sir.
Okay. Anyone who has sent on chat? Palak. I'm Mark Palak, right? Okay, fine. Okay, so you all remember about Excel, the last lecture we had on the basics, pivots and graphs and everything. And you got the notes basically because Ghansham sir had uploaded the notes in your LMS. Yes, you have received the file which I had shown you last time in your class works. Yes, no, haven't seen this one.
Yes, I got it.
Any questions you have in the last lecture which we had? Or you want a repeat lecture of the same?
No, sir, please continue.
No, okay. Okay, so today we'll start with the OOPS concept. So OOPS is basically object-oriented programming system, or you can say language. Okay, so in OOPS you have abstraction, which I told you last time. Abstraction means difference. We all have different color, different shape, different height, right? Different weight. So that is abstraction concept in the programming. Encapsulation means a hidden object, like a capsule. The medicine is hidden inside the capsule and we eat the capsule. Inheritance means carrying forward. something which you are taking from someone and carrying it forward to someone else. Polymorphism, which is the class modules. I had given you example of class, right? Class has many students. So I can copy one character to another character and make it, right? Which is called polymorphism. This is the basic function cycle. Now I will show you the object model of OOPS. Just see the screen. This is the basic model of OOPS which is followed in Excel. Okay. So Excel is basically an application, right? You all agree to it? If I open a new Excel, means I am opening an application of Excel. So in this application, we have workbook. So workbook is an object. Okay, this is one workbook. Inside a workbook, we have different sheets. Correct? Sheets, different sheets. We have command bars, toolbars, icons. So these all are objects. Okay. Inside a worksheet, we have different shapes, ranges, pivot tables, charts, objects, and many things we can do inside a worksheet. Okay, so these are all objects, and all these objects can be controlled by a command in VBA. Right, so what exactly is VBA? Any idea, anyone? Yes, anyone has any idea what exactly is VBA? Visual Basic Automation? For example, if I give you one form to fill, right, on a paper, piece of paper, is it easy to fill one form? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So one form, it is easy to fill, right? If I give you two forms, it is easy. If I give you 10 papers like this to fill, it is easy. What if I give you 100 papers? Paper is an object. Think like paper is an object. So what if I give you 100 papers? Not easy, right? It will consume time. The same thing if I make a program for you. I just tell you, just run the program. That will be easy for you, easy task. So that program is called a VBA program. Means the manual process which I am doing here for writing on taking a pen and paper and writing and filling the form, I have designed it in Excel myself and I am automating it. I'm just clicking a button so that my work is done within minutes. Okay, so the biggest advantage of a program of a VBA program automation is that the manual process which you do over the 2 hours, 3 hours period is cut down to minutes or a second's job just by a click of a button. So behind that button, there is one logic which you have to build. Okay. So I'll just show you the VBA screen. You have to go, just press Alt F11 in Excel. You will get one blank screen here. Just go to Project Explorer. Just click on right click, insert module. We have three things here. One is user form, one is module, and one is class module. User form is basically a graphical user interface for the user. We can put text boxes, shapes, labels, and everything we can put on the user form. In the module,
Sir,
we
could you
basically,
repeat how did you open this and all?
yeah, sure. If you want, you can do along with me in your computer screen. Are you all connected on computers or someone is
Yes, sir.
using mobile?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So just open a blank Excel. See, I have closed my Excel now here. I'll just go on start. I'll write Excel. Open a blank Excel here. And just press Alt F11. Or else, if you can see, there is a view menu here. View, macros, and then you have view macro. Then I'll write a macro name here and just do create. It will go inside the macro screen. Or else, there is a shortcut. Alt F11. I'll type it for you. Alt F11. Just press Alt F11. You will get a blank screen here. Just right click on this part, insert, go to user form. Are we all on the same page on the user form?
Sir, this is
How did
Windows
you read
7.
user
What
form?
about Windows 19?
Same. Process is same for all.
It's not happening.
Sir, can you show once again how did you read user form? After Alt 11.
Yeah, 1 second. Alt F11. Let's go slowly. Just do Alt F11. Did you get all these screens? Or maybe I will open one more. Yes, did you get this screen by pressing Alt F11?
Yes, sir.
You will get it like this, a blank screen. Go to view, go to Project Explorer. Or there is a shortcut for that, Control R. You got the Project Explorer?
Yes, sir.
Sir, Alt F11 is not working in my computer. So, which is that after going into view and macro, what do I need to type in macro?
Okay, it's not working. So just go to view, macro. Just type any name of the function like my first macro and just do create. Maybe if you are using a laptop, then I think there is a function key over there for F11 and F12. Maybe you have to press that function key also. Alt function, then F11 that way. Just create. So it will create a new module and it will automatically go in the VBA screen. And the same thing, I can go directly in the VBA screen and I can create my own choice here. Create user form, create a module or a class module. So basically, for a start, we will just do user form and module. Okay. I'll go into insert user form.
Sir,
Are we all
could you repeat how you created the module?
are we on the same page?
Yes,
In
yes,
the
yes.
okay. So just right click on the top header here. VBA project book 2. Mine is book 2 basically. Just right click over there, insert.
Yes, sir.
Insert, you will get a user form. And again in insert, you get a module. Okay. If I double click on the module, I get the starting of the code. Now, if you look at the code, it starts with the sub. Sub means a subroutine. Subroutine means what is a routine basically? Any idea? So in plain English terms, what is a routine? Any idea of the routine? Do you have your daily routine every day? Do you follow a routine?
Yes, sir.
So, what exactly is a routine? One word for a routine.
A pattern followed always.
Okay, a pattern. Can I say a timetable? A routine is like a timetable. One word for a routine is like a timetable. And every routine has some logic in it, right? Right? Every routine has a logic in it. Like you have to get up in the morning, brush your teeth, have milk or coffee or tea, then do your other task. Correct?
So,
Yes, sir.
So,
uh, sir,
yes.
I'm not getting the sub. Like when I click on the module, I'm not getting the sub. Yeah, sub. Yeah.
Okay. No, then you can type it, no problem.
Okay.
You can type it. This is basically the start of the function. Okay. We start the function by writing sub, then my function name, and then two open brackets. And the end of the function is end sub. Okay. So
Yes.
here in VBA, there are two types of functions basically. One is called as a subroutine, and second is a function. Okay. See, as you can see on my computer screen, I have only written subroutine, and the end sum came automatically, right? I have only written the function my func. For example, my function, the end key came automatically. These are called keywords. Okay. The end part came automatically because starting I am doing, ending VBA will do automatically. You need that is a particular format. Sub is the start, end sub is the ending. Function is a start, end function is a ending. So anyone has idea what it is the difference between routine and the function? Any idea? What is the difference between the subroutine and the function? Anywhere you have heard or you have seen online on Google or anywhere? Okay, I'll tell you. Subroutine is a logic which we will implement. Okay, some steps of processes which we'll implement. And function is similar like a subroutine, but it returns a value. Okay. Have you heard a word a parameter? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what exactly is a parameter? Yes, please let me know what do you mean by a
It's something
parameter?
we take into consideration. It's a part of a process. Like,
Okay. So parameter, can I say I am supplying some values in a function?
yes, sir.
Like for example, I have to give you a gift, right? Give you a gift. So will I send you an empty box as a gift, or will I put something in the box and send you? What will you like? An empty box or
It's
something
something
inside
in
the
the
box?
box.
Right. So that something inside a box is a object which is called a parameter supplied. Okay, and your box is like a function or a subroutine. So here, if a box, if you take it as a subroutine, right, then you can use that particular gift which is inside the box. And if a box is a function, okay, then what I expect is here that a function returns a value, right? So whatever gift I am giving you inside that box, I need return gift from you. I'm expecting a return value from you, right? This is the difference between a function and a subroutine. Subroutine does not return a value and function returns a value. So for example, if I am writing here, if I am writing here a program to make calculator. Okay, so we all know a calculator, which is a basic device to compute two numbers, more than two numbers. So what are the operators in the calculator? Can you tell me? Any idea?
It has the normal mathematical operators.
Yes, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and many other if, operations if it is a scientific calculator, right? So here addition is my one function. Okay, so what will I do is sub calculator like this. I'm just showing you example. I want you to make a calculator for me in the next class. Sub calculator, one is addition. So now my function will be addition. Okay. So as I told you, function returns a value along with the parameter which we give. So here will be add two numbers. Okay. The same thing, my second function will be multiplication. So here it will be multiply two numbers and return the result. Same thing here, add two numbers and return its result. Okay, then function, I have subtraction. Subtract two numbers and return its result. Then function division, divide two numbers and return its result. Okay. So here I have two questions for you. One is that you have understood this part, difference between function and a subroutine.
Yes.
Okay. Then the next question is that am I passing the parameter in the function? If I say function addition, so what it will add, right? If I call a function multiplication, what it will multiply? I have to pass a parameter, right here. For example, a and b,
Yes.
which are two values, right? So here I will do c equal to a plus b, like a and b, a equal to 1, b equal to 2, call addition a comma b, like this. Okay, so what this particular code will do, it will assign 1 to A, will assign 2 to B, and then it will call the addition function along with the parameter 1 and 2. So what addition function will do, it will take these two parameters and it will assign A plus B to C, and it will return the C back to this function from where it called, back to the routine. Understood? If you want, I
Yes,
can
sir.
show you.
Could you give us some time to copy that?
Yeah, sure. I'll share these notes with you. Don't worry. For example, I will explain you in Paint. I have a subroutine, okay, in which I am writing A equal to 1, B is 2, and addition. I want to call function addition with A comma B. Okay. So this addition function will in fact call your function. This is a subroutine and this is a function. Function addition. It will take A plus B, which is 1 plus 2, which is the return value is 3, which will return the value back to the routine.
So,
Okay.
the subroutine takes the outputs of various functions and it can take them together and do operations with them.
Yes. Subroutine is basically a logic, like a robot. You have a robot, right? So it is basically a logic, what a robot should do. And then you are supplying different parameters to the robot. Like you have Alexa, a device. So Alexa, you give a command to Alexa. Alexa, go on Google, search this, search that. That way. Even we have Google search. So Google search is like a subroutine. In the Google search, you search anything. I can search about VBA, you can search about Excel. Some other third student is there, he or she can search about formulas in Excel. So that search is a parameter which you are supplying it to a Google. Google takes that parameter, calls it its own function, and then returns the value. So Google is like a subroutine, right?
Yes.
So as you can see in the paint, I have designed a flow diagram for you, which is this. You're supplying the parameter, calling the function. Function takes the parameter from the routine, adds the two values, and returns the 3 back to the routine. Okay. Like for example, I'm asking you some question and you are returning me the answer. Right? So what role I'm playing and what role you are playing in terms of routine and function? Yes, any answer?
You will be the subroutine and we will be the function.
Right. And can it be other way around also?
Yeah,
Can
if
you be a
someone asks you a
subroutine?
doubt, then it can be other way.
Yes, you can be other way around also. But note, if it is a function, then it must return a value. If it is not returning a value, then it is not a function. Okay. So similarly, I can call your subtract function. Subtraction. I can call your multiplication, and I can call your division.
Sir,
Yes.
are all these codes supposed to be written in between the routine function?
Pardon, I couldn't hear your voice
Uh,
clearly.
are we supposed to write these codes in between the routine function or what?
Yes, yes, you have to write the codes. You have to basically write the logic in between the subroutine function, sub and end sub. This is why one particular logic, because function will not be called automatically. Your routine function will call the function, right?
But you haven't used the routine function. I don't understand what you mean by routine.
Routine means this, the top one, which I am writing.
So you don't have to type in routine as such, right?
No, no, no. Routine means a subroutine. It's a keyword. Sub is there, which means a subroutine, which is a keyword.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. Sub and end sub. So subroutine is like a timetable. Okay.
Okay.
It is like a timetable. Now, for example, I told you now you're getting up in the morning and you are going to brush the teeth, right? Right. So
Yes.
that is your routine. Getting up in the morning and going to brush the teeth. Now, what is the parameter in this? Brushing your teeth means what parameter you want. What are the two things which you want, or three things to brush your teeth? Yes.
Yeah. So this you've typed in calculator after sub. So is this calculator something that is mandatory to type, or can we type in something else as well?
You can type your any name of the subroutine, but I have written calculator because it seems meaningful.
So
You
it's
know.
something we can type in by ourselves. It's not something that is mandated, right?
Yes, yes, yes. But it should be meaningful. For example, I am making a program like for I am working in a company where I am a developer, I am making a program. Now I am not a fixed person in that company, right? Correct. I'll not stay in the company in the same role for 15 years, 20 years, right? If I leave if I leave that particular company tomorrow, some other developer will come in my role, correct? And he will see the program which I have made. He must able to understand what I have made, correct? So that is why their name should be meaningful. That way. For example, if I write sub I don't know. So does it make any meaning like sub I don't know?
Yeah, sir, I understood the logic.
Right? You understood, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the same logic. Whatever program, whatever subroutine, whatever function I'm making, I will give it a nice name to it, like a meaningful name. And of course, if it is a big program, very lengthy program, then it is easy for me also to debug it, to troubleshoot it. Okay.
So how do we see this output? Like if we, how do we run it basically?
Yes, sir, I will show you.
So also, I'm not sure, but do can we open this macro stuff and the coding stuff from the developer tab or something?
Yes, yes, developer tab is there. In view, you have a macros tab here and developer tab. Then I think you have to go into the Excel options and get that shortcut here above. Maybe these options might be different in your Excel versions. You have add-ins also, different add-ins. And here you have macros. developer tab is there. See here. And this is what just what. These all are the shortcuts. So quick access toolbar. I think developer tab is not coming here, but we have a view macros, in which view macros are there. I will write my macro name and just click on create. Or the simplest way is Alt F11, which I had told you. Just press Alt F11, go to Project Explorer and create your own module and a user form. Basically, what we are doing is a module, because I want you to learn the backend programming first instead of the front end. Because front end is very simple. Making a text box, drawing a label is very simple. But what after if you draw a button on a form? You must understand the code behind the button. If I click on that button, what code I am applying to it? Right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is why I've started with a very basic example, which is a calculator. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So someone had asked, how can we see the output? Right? To see the output, I have two ways. One is message box, which is see. Message box means a pop-up will come and will show me that particular addition value is this. Message box C. I can write in my own message also here. Added value equal to this way. C. Then I can write here C equal to A minus A into B multiply value. I hope you are understanding it. Any questions, any doubts, please ask me right away. Subtraction is A minus B. And I have division, which is A divided by B. Divided value here multiplied. Okay. Okay. So here one question is, how do I save the file? It is very important for me to save my code, right? I will save it as
there is the message box subtracted value, right?
yes, subtracted. Sorry. Subtracted value, divided value, multiply value, added value. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now to save the file, I can click on the save button here, or I can go to file save. I'll take the desktop, or in fact, I can save it in the folder which I have made. There are various formats in which we can save the Excel file. I hope you know the formats of the Excel files.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's saved like an Excel file only, right?
It is saved like an Excel file only, but it is XLSM. M is for the macro. So you have to
Okay.
save it as XLSM. Why? Because we have some code written inside it, VBA code. Okay. If I save it as XLXX or any other format, then my code will not be visible. My code will not work. and there are chances that I might lose my code, which I have written over the period of time. And now my code is there. Now, there are two ways to run this program. One is step by step running, and one is straight away running, direct. If I do F5 or even if I click this play button, there is a play and stop button here. And in between, there is a break or a pause button. So if I do a play button, it will run very fast, like it will run in milliseconds. Do you know how many milliseconds are there in 1 second?
100.
No? Anyone? 1 second has how many
Then
milliseconds?
1000.
It is 1000, yes. Not 100, not 10,000, it is 1000. 1 millisecond, 1 second has 1000 milliseconds in it. So this macro program runs in milliseconds. And the second point of risk here is that the changes which has been done by a macro program on your Excel file is not undo. You know, we have a habit, we have made any mistake and then we do Control Z and undo, right? You all have done undo in your Excel files, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the changes which the macro programs does in milliseconds will not be undo. You have to be very, very careful when you design a program.
So,
Yes.
can you show how to save the file again? I wasn't following.
Yeah, sure. Now it is saved. I have to make one more file for you, but no problem. I can show you here. File, save as, and XLSM. Just be sure that you select the XLSM part. XLSM is XLSM, which is macro, M for macro. XLS we all know, right? XLSM is for macro. XLSB is for a binary file, which means that if you have a large data in your Excel file, you can save it as XLSB. It is for macros also, but it is used only in case of large data, 5 lakhs data, 10 lakhs data, heavy files. And rest, they are all other options. You can save it as a template. You know what is a template? Any idea about a template?
No, sir.
No, anyone in the class?
I guess it's something like it's like a fixed thing. So whenever you open that as a template file, you can use it as it is.
Yes, correct. You can use it as it is, or I can say I can make a template for you and I can send you to use it. Right? Correct. For example, a form. So if I give you 100 pages to write, it will be a big task for you. It will consume a lot of time. And there might be mistakes also in writing. But if I make a template for you and I tell all the 100 students or 40 students here in the class to write it, to type it, then it is simple, right? That one particular form is a template for all of us. So am I clear on the save part? Anyone has a query how to save the Excel file with the macro?
No, sir.
File save as XLSM. Okay. So now to run this, there are two ways: F5 directly or F8 F8. F8 F8 means step-by-step execution of the program. F8 means step-by-step execution of the program. I will show you how F8 works. F8, see, it selects one line. Then F8, A equal to 1. It has assigned A equal to 1. Then B equal to 2. So now it will call the addition function here. You saw what happened?
Yes, sir.
Where did the cursor go? It went inside the function addition. Now in the function, I have given a parameter 1 and 2. From where this 1 and 2 came?
From the subroutine.
Yes, correct. And as it is a function, I told you function returns a value. So it will return me the addition of the function. F8, C, it will do C equal to 3, which is 1 plus 2 equal to 3. And it will return the function. It is giving this thing. Actually, it's add here. Yes, see. Added value equal to 3.
I'm
Sir,
getting
could
an
you,
error.
sir, why have you written it that way? Quotes and C.
And see, because it combines your text along with your value. Plus was wrong. It was my mistake. I'm sorry. Plus was wrong. It is and. And is a concatenate operator. You know a concatenate function here in Excel?
Yeah.
And is a concatenate operator. What does concatenate do? For example, if I have 1 and 2, can I do 1 plus 2 here? Right? Am I right? I can do 1 plus 2 here, right? In the
Yeah.
formula.
Yeah.
If I have A and B here, can I do A plus B?
No.
Why? If I can do 1 plus 2, why cannot I do A plus B?
Because it's not numeric.
Yes. So for that, I have to use AND. See,
Yeah, got it.
AND is a concatenate operator. Okay. And what in case I have 1 and 2 and I am doing 1 and 2. Please note it is not 1 plus 2, it is 1 and 2. So what will be the output? Yes. What is the output of 1 plus 2?
3.
What is the output of 1 and 2?
It will write it together, maybe. One, like
Right?
one.
See, 1, 1, 2. You got it? What is the difference? This is 1 and 2.
Yeah, got
This
it.
is A and B. And this is 1 plus 2, which gives the return value to us. So these are all the operators. We have 1
I'm
divided by
getting
2.
an
Yes.
error with the execution.
Where?
When I'm doing F8, and after it comes on the addition, then the addition part it
Mhm.
highlights. Can I share my screen?
Did you change this part plus 2 and?
Just a second. No, no.
No, right? Just change it.
Okay.
Because by mistake I had put plus over there. It is actually and. The logic which I just explained to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So here this part, it adds the two numbers and will give me the value. Then end function. End function means it will end this particular function. And it will go back to the routine. Okay. Then
It's
in the
still
routine,
saying sub or function not defined.
then might be you have made some mistake in the name. Like you have written some other name here and you have written some other name in the function. Might be that.
Actually, Mac. It's actually highlighting Macbox when it's doing it. Meaning,
Mm. Then we'll do one thing, like after 5 minutes, you share your screen and show to me. Is it okay?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
In
yeah,
5 minutes, I'll complete my own function. Okay.
yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Kshitij. So the same thing is with subtraction. So any one of us can tell me how will subtraction work here? Where is subtraction written? Subtraction is written in the subroutine, right? And subtraction will call the two parameters, A and B. If I do F8, it will go into the subtraction function C.
So
So
can you explain
now,
the execution again?
okay, fine. I'll just stop it, stop the program. So may I know who had spoken just now?
Sir,
Kshitij?
it's
Okay.
no, it's giving me red marks here.
Ansh. Red marks like how? Maybe I have to see all your screens,
I'll
computer
share.
screens. Then. Okay, are you clear about the subroutine and a function? My one question. Yeah, put some debugs. Now see, the above statement is there, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication. Please comment it. Yes, put a apostrophe, single quote, put a single quote here and comment it. You know, students, what a comment means? Comment will not get executed. It is not a keyword. Okay.
Done then.
Yes. These are small things which you have to
So,
take
but now
care
it's
while,
still showing me this. It's not acha, it's executed. But why is it showing me red marks? Why is it highlighted in red?
because you have clicked on the debug breaks. Just click back on those dots.
So it's showing me sub or function not defined.
Yeah,
Same
sir,
error, sir.
same. I'm
Yes,
getting the
that
same
was
error.
my other question in my program. That's what my other question in the program, that I am calling addition function. You have all understood, right? How addition works.
So we understood, but we are getting errors.
Yes, I'm telling you why the error is. Addition function you have understood. The subroutine will call the addition function and it will supply the two parameters. Just keep your eye on the two parameters. Okay. Am I supplying these two parameters in my other functions? Anyone there? Am I supplying these two parameters A and B in my other functions? Yes, that is why he is getting the error. That is why Ansh is getting the error and you all will get the error. Why? Because I am not supplying these two parameters in the other functions here.
So, but I didn't add the parameter a comma b in the addition as well.
Okay, just put A comma B there. Okay, and just try to run the function again. You have to start from the subroutine. Yes, F8, 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 F8. Yes, why? Because you are getting error in the message box. Just show me what is the error here. Subroutine or function not defined. Okay, just do okay. Message box.
It's showing me for subtraction, not for addition.
No, it is showing you in the addition only. Or else
Ansh,
do one thing, write A and B in all the functions. Right, A and B in all the functions here. Yes. Supply the parameters and all the functions first, and then just call. And make sure that the function name and the name you're calling are the same. Sub or function not defined. I think there is some other problem in your Excel maybe. Message box, yes. No, that is also fine. Yes, it is running. What was the problem? The alphabet S? Yes,
Done,
Ansh?
sir. Done, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, but what was the issue? The alphabet S?
I wrote Mac box instead of message MSG box.
Okay, okay. Actually, the screen is small, so I could not identify that small thing.
So is also that's why I misread it.
Yeah, yeah, the screen was smaller. So, no issues. You can please stop the screen sharing. So, everyone can see my screen, right?
Can you reshare it once again, sir?
Okay, sure. I'll be sure. Yes, can you see the screen? Yes. Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yes, sir,
yes.
yes.
Okay. So let's get back to our subroutine here. We are short of time, around 10 minutes only. But okay, I'll run it. We have a equal to 1, b equal to 2. I'll call the addition function here. Addition function will take the parameters from the subroutine. And see, I got the value. Multiplication, it will go to the subtraction now. I got the value as -1. 1 minus 2 is -1. Multiply, I got the value. Divide, I got the value. Okay. So I hope this same function and the
I'm getting
subroutine
a
is
type mismatch.
type mismatch. Type mismatch actually is where when the value is not, you know, in format of the variable there. For example, if it is above the range. You remember the range, I had explained to you the ranges of the data types. That way. For example, if you do 0 by 0 here, see,
So 1
this
minus 2
this is a
will
type.
result in an error.
No, 1 minus 2 is -1. It's working for me here. 1 minus 2 is -1 basically. If you see the subtraction function, this is addition. See, subtraction a minus b, which is 1 minus 2 minus 1. So maybe you have typed something which does not suits in your return value. You have to check it, or else you can get back to me later on. Okay. So I would like you all to go on Google and just type message box because there are lots of message box over here. So exactly what is a message box? Can you tell me? What exactly do you mean by a message box here? Hello? Pop-up box with a message. Okay. Okay, pop-up box with a message is fine, but a message box is basically it's a pop-up along with your variable value which you are returning in a function. You can say it like that. And message box are of different types. We have input box also, in which you supply the value to a variable. We have message box, which is an output box. You can say it a output box to display the value. There are two types of message boxes, and I can even press a comma here. Comma, what type of message box I want it here. If I say VBA critical, sorry, comma VBA critical means it is a very critical type of message box. Okay. If I say VBA information, here if I say VBA exclamation, these are different types of message boxes here. I'll run my program again. See, this is a critical message box. You can see a cross sign here. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yes, you can see a cross sign here. Means this is a critical message box for the user. It can be a warning also to the user that he has applied some wrong values in the parameter. So you can give it as a critical message box. Then if I go into subtraction, in subtraction I have used information box. So you can see the icon of the information box here as I, which is I'm informing the user about it. And in multiplication, I have used exclamation box. See, this is some other type of message box, which is exclamation box. This way, and this is a simple message box. So this way you have lots of options, which I want you to do some research on what other types of message boxes are there. You have OK cancel, you have OK only, question box, you have retry cancel. Many types of message box are there. Yes, no, that way. Okay, so this is your one homework that you please go on Google, take out 5-10 minutes and search how many types of message boxes are there in VBA. Okay.
Yes.
So tomorrow when we'll meet in the next class, we'll discuss about different types of message boxes in VB and their usage. Usage. Okay. And the second question mine is difference between subroutine and a function, parameter and value. Okay, these are two questions. Might be you have understood in the class, but I will have to see how much you remember in the next class. Okay, so any doubts, any questions in today's class?
I had that.
So can you go to the Excel file?
I still had that type error doubt.
Okay, so maybe you can email me your files. I can help you out.
Can you share my screen and show it?
Yes, you can, but exactly we are getting short of time, right? Till 11:30 is your class. 11:27.
So should I do it now or next lecture?
You can do it now. It is a, if it is a small thing, no problem, because we have already completed our class.
Okay.
If any
So
doubts you have,
you can stop the recording and then you can like have a doubt solving session.
okay, no problem, because we have already completed our class. So I hope you have remembered, you have understood everything. And in the chat box, I have sent you a message for you. You can feel free to send me your code and I'll help you out in that.
So here when I do F8, for example, addition works.
Okay.
Addition is working,
Okay.
and subtraction. Actually, how to? Yeah. So now I go to subtraction, goes to
Okay.
subtraction, and I get
Yes.
this
Just giving
error.
you error. Type mismatch, right? So the very first thing which I had told you here, if any of the student remembers it, the change which you have not done.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Now you'll not get the error.
Just a second. Yeah.
Just run it. Yes.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Got it right.
Yeah.
Now again you will get error if you do a plus there. Because
Yeah,
you have to
over
use
here,
a concatenate operator
multiplication
over
and
there.
division. Right?
Yes, you have to use a concatenate operator over there.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Anyone else who did not understand anything in today's lecture?
Sir, what was the? How do you run it, sir? I had lost my connectivity in the middle, so I missed it from there.
Mhm. So running it is doing F8. By doing F8, you can run it step by step, or if you want to run it in a whole, in just once, it is F5.
Okay,
Or
sir.
you can see a play button over there in your VBA. There is one play button in VBA. Here, I think my screen sharing is stopped, right? Resume presenting. Okay. Okay, you can see my screen, right? So there is a play button over here by which you can run the macro, but it will run in milliseconds. If you want to see the output or if you want to put a breaks, you need to do by F8, 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 step by step execution. Okay. So today, if you have understood the simple part of the program also, tomorrow in the next class, I will show you a user form.
Sir, I'm getting an error, sir. It says
Mhm.
runtime error 13, type mismatch.
Yes. So it might be the same concatenate operator.
Uh, no, sir, it is AND operator.
Yes, and operator. That is called a concatenate operator.
No, so what's the error, sir, then? Like,
Please share your screen so that I can
yes,
see it.
sir.
Might be in double quotes in the function.
Is it visible, sir?
No, it's not visible yet. It's coming.
Okay.
Yes, it's visible now. Please run your program where you are getting the error. This is run.
No, let's try that. This is also coming a wrong value. So 1 minus 2 is giving 0.
What values have you given? 1 and 2.
Yes, sir.
Just go up in the routine. Yeah, 1 and 2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. You must get it.
Yes, sir.
Why are you getting wrong values? A minus B, 1 minus 2. Just take that yellow cursor up, drag it.
Here.
Yeah, do F8 and one more F8. And what pop-up you are getting, just show me
Um.
because I cannot see your pop-up.
Okay, so let me share my whole screen then.
But it is little strange. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. It should work.
This is what I'm getting, sir.
0. Little strange. Go back to your code. Do okay. And see you have supplied and see. Yes, your program is fine. Okay. Let me get back to you on this later on.
Oh, got it, sir. A comma B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Due to that. Fine. It's good. It's nice that you can debug your own program.
Yes,
A
sir.
very nice thing. I liked it in the first class. Hope you have also understood doing along with me in
Yes,
the
sir.
live session, right?
There is
So
an
in the
other
next
error
class,
after this. No, it's clear, sir. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, here
might
it
be
is.
all the errors are in that commas and dots only
Yes,
and
sir.
the double quotes.
Yes, sir.
You have to just keep trying and doing it. Okay. These are all the basics: double quotes, dots, commas, spaces, upper cases, lower cases. All these are very basics of the VBA, due to which you get the error. Okay. In the next class, I will show you the user form. And user form is basically for those end users who cannot go inside the program and cannot run the program, right? Because if I am a developer and you are a developer, and if I want to run the program, will you like that? Will you like it that I am going inside your program and seeing your program? No, right? Will you like it this way that you will give me a button and just I click a button and the program runs? That is easier. Or if you will
Yes,
tell
sir.
me that go to Alt F11, run the program, and I'm an end user. I don't know how does program works. Which is the best technique here? Putting a button and just clicking it, or going into Alt
Putting a
F11
button.
and yes. So in the user form, we'll put the buttons, and then I'll show you how to call that particular function over a button. Like we'll make a calculator. So for that, you please be clear with the codes and everything, and along with the message box, different types of message boxes and different types of errors which you are getting in Excel. Okay. And the oops concept. Only three things. Can you please repeat these three things for me quickly? One is
Oops
the oops
concept,
concept.
error,
Yes. Second,
error, error messages.
errors which we get on the daily basis in Excel. And the third thing,
The thing is to like revise what's controlled.
correct, message boxes.
Yeah, yeah.
Message boxes, different types of message boxes. Inputs and outputs. There are two types of message boxes. I can give you a hint. One is input box, one is output box. So I would like you to go to Google and research. Okay. Thank you very much for the class today. Hope you have understood it, and we meet soon in the next class. Bye. Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
sir.
Have a good day. Bye.